kind of interesting to have the agency that was NASA was known to have this space station that's like orbiting the planet however many every 90 minutes. Like NASA put this space station up there. It's orbiting the Earth every 90 minutes, and you can so they're just like totally in space, and they're like monitoring the globe. Like rotating or whatever, orbiting it every 90 minutes. But they're like, we're supposed to think they're like looking into space, like looking at space, studying space. But now, really, they've been, NASA has been sort of casually, sort of just re-designated as a spy agency. Last I remember hearing about it. Sure, they still have all their old, they're probably still planning on going to Mars and all this stupid shit that they'll never really do. But they've been designated a spy agency, last I heard, and like, so now we're just thinking, okay, well, they're spying now, I guess, on what? Not on space. Well, there's nothing there to spy on. They're spying on Earth. Well, they've had this space station that's basically orbiting the Earth every 90 minutes. I mean, now it's kind of like a cheap shot just to be like, oh, now they're, oh, great, on the whole Earth. Well, that was easy to just make that switch. I mean, they were already monitoring the whole Earth, fucking space. Now a spy agency, NASA minus T minus 10. We're spying on Mars. We're spying on. You can go to like a. You have Google Earth and you can go down to the Earth and look at everything. There's Google Mars. And it's been there a while. I remember looking at Google Mars before I had ever even heard about the flat Earth thing. Or, like, basically, it was right before I remember about the flat Earth. It was like I was looking at it with my dad. Because I remember, I've told this story a few times, but it's like I was looking at it with my dad, and we were looking at Mars. We were Googling Mars and looking at all this stuff there. And there was some pictures that my dad wanted to show me where it's like one of the pictures looked like there was a lady standing there. Like you could see what clearly looked like a lady, but it was she was really small in the picture. It was like from up in the sky or whatever. Somehow they took a picture of Mars, and you could see a lady standing there. I mean, there hadn't been any like claims of whether or not there was actually a lady there. There wasn't any story that had been done about it. It was just stuff that people had found, little sleuths, thinking they're gonna find something. Oh look, there's a lady on Mars. And I remember thinking to myself when I saw that, because I was fully immersed in it at that point. I would go Google Mars, and I'm thinking to myself, wow, maybe wouldn't that be if there really is an atmosphere there on Mars, or there's enough for people to live there, and there's already people there that are living there, and it's like they don't tell us about it. It's just conspiracy. I was all tripping on that thought. Me and my dad were talking about it for a while. Yeah, it's kind of like that one story, that one book, and blah 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 blah. And like at no point in time that whole entire little conversation we had did it ever occur to me that perhaps the picture there that looks like there's a lady standing there, obviously, um, perhaps it's just a picture of Earth and there's a lady that got in the picture on accident. You know, that could all be what's going on there. I didn't think of that possibility. It didn't occur to me that anybody would ever want to fake Mars like that was possible to do. So naive. And then I just immediately, like maybe like a month later, I discovered the flat Earth thing, and it didn't take me long to dive into that completely. And I was able to my space fantasy pretty quickly. That was the first thing I asked about. Well, what about all the stuff we know about space and Mars and shit? I was like, well, what do we really know about it, dude? We know that we gotta fucking take other people's word for it and like accept information that's not verifiable. We can't. We just have to take them at word. That's about all we know. Other than that, when we know that we can get a telescope or a good telescoping camera and like look at the little light that's flickering in the sky, it's going to be on schedule because the thing is, we've been looking at the sky for a long time, collectively as a creature, entity, the humans, the men and women, be fruitful and multiply. We've been looking at the sky for a long time, trying to figure out what the fuck's going on and where the hell are we. And we don't know. That's the thing. We just know that we're here, and that, the thing is, what you're experiencing when you go outside, you look at the sky, is what everybody's experiencing. That's what everybody's. It's the only thing that anybody's ever experienced. Nobody's ever experienced Mars or like gone and seen anything. All that shit is all on TV. Like, all we've ever experienced is just standing here looking at the things in the sky. And one Mars with their telescope, you're not going to see a little rover driving around and like a whole realm like Earth, just like all, you know, looking like a stationary flat plane while being a big sphere that's spinning and fucking orbiting the sun. I mean, dude, it's a pretty wild idea, really, to think that you're like, because if you can't measure the curvature in any kind of meaningful way, like you go out one day, okay, there's the curvature, there's the horizon's, 3 miles away, that's just where it should be, and then it's like, there we go. I see the bottom up, obstruction of the boat going over the whatever bullshit, then you come out the next day and it's like, okay, there's the horizon, it's, uh, okay. You go out the next day and it's like, wow, it's back to like 6 miles away, and the next day, oh shit, it's like 35 miles away. Like, what? It keeps changing. I mean, it's not saying the same. So it's not repeatable. That's not science. So if you can't, if it can't be measured in any meaningful way, then, you can't call it science. And same with like the motion, if you can't detect the motion, like if you think you can, it's like, look, Foucault pendulum is it looks like it's moving, but it's not actually processing or recessing. It's the earth moving under it as it's swinging. You see how it's swinging over a different place now? It's not that this thing moved, it's just the earth underneath it moved. And that's proof the earth is moving, because this thing separated from the earth and showed you how it moves. How closely you can just separate from Earth's motion like that, huh? Neat. Let's try that with a helicopter and see how that works. Oh, it doesn't work. Weird. So what's going on here? So you can or you can't separate from Earth's motion. Well, you can't because you're going the same speed as Earth. So it's like jumping on a train. You're just going to land where you jump. You're not going to see the train move underneath you. Fair enough. But so how did that Foucault pendulum do it? Oh, well, it's different when it's swinging and fucking whatever, dude. So like none of our most sensitive equipment can detect any kind of orbital or like rotation. So you can say your little swingy toy is doing it, but like it doesn't seem to be consistent logic. Like, because if we can't separate from it in any other instance, what makes this special? What is so special about your Foucault instance where you can separate from the motion of the Earth now to show it displayed so elegantly, and even it can even tell you what latitude you're at and shit. If you're like a true glober and you believe it to be true, then it'll work for you just like that because you believe it. You've manifested your reality. Congratulations. But the rest of us don't feel like believing your parlor tricks. Although I don't know how it's working. It's pretty clever in what you got there going there. But I just want to know how that thing was separate from this alleged motion, and so it can show it displayed the way it does. Where we can't do that in any other cases. I mean, isn't the thing, according to your story, supposedly moving at the same speed of the Earth? How's it gonna not do? How's it doing what it shouldn't do, according to your story? It's like you're moving with the Earth, so I mean, it doesn't look like the Earth are moving, but like because you're just hovering in one spot above the Earth, But there's all this motion going on, even though it looks like you're hovering above the ground and there's nothing's really going on. We're moving, we're hauling ass. Okay, but it's just like within this reference frame, blah 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 blah. So here's the thing: if you can't measure, then you're gonna have a hard time like factoring that into your whatever, what have you. So we do things called science, and it's like we try to figure out how things are working, and it's like we manipulate certain phenomena or certain causes of certain phenomena, and we try to get to the bottom of it and a lot. And we come up with like a theory, and then we can go test it to see if it's true. Or it has to be like something that you can demonstrate, or like reproduce. Other people have to be able to do it and verify that it's not a bunch of bullshit. So it's something that's like beyond your scope, and you have no way of verifying it. It's not necessarily science because nobody can really verify it, and that's what science typically is supposed to do. And so, like, if you can't measure it or like, in any meaningful way, that means you can't necessarily. It's impossible to like factor it into any kind of experiment or anything that you want to be doing to prove that they're like. Or just, you're never going to have to factor it into your life at all because it can't be factored in because you can't measure it in any meaningful way. So how are you going to go ahead and incorporate that into your life in any meaningful way? You can't. You won't. So therefore, it's a moot point. Even if it's true, it's negated by the fact that it can't be measured, and therefore it can't be factored into your life in any meaningful way. And so the point, and game over. Try again later or something. But I don't know. Why are we told that we're stupid for not believing the story that can't be verified? Because there's two 24-hour suns in the sky, and this was the thing that the final experiment, the whole psyop that was Jeranism. Anything with an ism on the end, you got to be careful of, because it's like destined for doom. It's destined to be doomed with an ism on the end of ism. Any ism is a not is a is a non is a no-go. Don't pass go. Don't collect $200. You have an ism on the end of your jism, and we can't let isms in. We're sick and tired of the ism, schism, them, that, and well to me. God is a living man. We count some people sometimes, but you couldn't fool all the people all the time. So now we see the light. We're gonna stand up for a right. Get up, stand up. Let the body tap back down. Well, now they're sitting on the time bomb. Oh, 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 oh. Now I know the time has come. Oh, 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 oh. What goes on top, let's come on down. Oh, 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 oh. Goes around, comes around. Uh-huh. Oh, 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 oh. So much trouble in the world. There is so much trouble in the world. Oh, all you got to do is give a little, dig a little, one more time. Yeah. Now they're sailing on their eco trips. Blast off on the spaceships. Miles from reality. No care for you, no care for me. There is so much trouble in the world, dude. There's so much trouble in the world. So much trouble in the world. Ooh, ooh. Give a little, dig a little. One more time, yeah. So you think you found a solution? Oh, 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 but you know it's just another illusion. Before you check out this time, never leave another cornerstone standing there behind. Oh, this my eyes this morning. Mm, the sun is the rising. Oh, we heard the tension growing. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. He told me goodbye. Mm-hmm. How was I to know? How was I? How does it go? How does it go? You told me goodbye. How was I to know? You didn't mean goodbye. You meant please don't let me go. I was having a high time. Living the good life, living the good life. Well, you know. Wheels are muddy. We got a ton of hay. Stand here, baby. 'Cause I mean what I'm saying. We could have a high time. Living the good life, living the good life, and don't be that way. Don't be. Oh shit. I was losing time. I had nothing to do with no one to find. I came to you. It's broken. The leader won't drive. last one I saw. Wheels broke down, the leader drop. The line is busted. The last one I saw. Nothing is for certain. Can't play that song. Nothing's for certain. It could always go wrong. Come morning when it's raining, and go on out when it's gone. We could have us a hard time, yeah. We'd just be living a good life, good life. Don't be such a bitch. Well, kind of hard one to play. That's off the Working Man Dead's album. That's a great album. There's another song on that album. All of my friends came to see me last night. I was laying in my bed, dying. Anyone from St. Angel says the weather down here is so fine, so fine, so fine. Just then the wind came squalling through the door. But who can the weather command? my fever roller to 105. Roll on up, ain't gonna roll. Roll on up, ain't gonna roll back down. Ain't gonna roll back down. My fever roller to 105. Roll on up, ain't gonna roll back down. Ain't gonna roll back down. One more day, I find myself alive. Tomorrow, maybe go beneath the ground. Oh, poor me, poor me. You see here how everything leads up to this day. And it's just like any other day that's never been before. There's the sun going up and then the they come around. The people might know, the people just don't care. The people just don't care that a man could be a man could be as poor as me, as poor me. A man could be as poor as me. Take a look at poor Peter. He's just lying there in pain. Well, now let's go run and sing. Let's go run and sing. Let's go run and sing. Let's go run and what other songs are on that album? New Speedway Boogie's on that. Cumberland Blues, that's pretty good one. I can't stay much longer, Melinda. Kind of a hard one to play. Well, I gotta get down to the Cumberland line. Gotta get down to the Cumberland line. Where I mainly spend my time. Make good money, $5 a day. Taking it more my way. I forget how that was. Make good money, $5 a day. Making more on my new way. Now a poor man get through common blue. He can't win for losing. Like a poor man get to walk the line just to pay his union dues. Oh, I don't know, buddy. Just don't know if I'm going back again. I don't know now. I just don't know if I'm going back again. I don't know how to play that song. There's parts of it I do know how to play, but most of it I don't. Let a poor man make a $5 bill. Keep 'em happy all the time. Some other fellas making nothing at all. And you can hear him cry, cry. Can I go, buddy? Can I go? Take your shift back of mine. I don't know how the Grateful Dead come up with this shit. It just seems like such like, I don't know, it's so weird. How would a bunch of guys taking acid come up with a song like that? It's like about, it's just so bizarre. It seems like classical, like bluegrass, hillbilly shit. Grateful Dead are weird, man. They're really cool. Hard to put your finger on. And even once you do, you're still just kind of like, how do they do this? What happened here? What led to this? When I was just a little young boy, Papa said, son. How did that go? When I was just a little young boy, Papa said, son, you'll never get far. I'll tell you the reason if you want to know. 'Cause child of mine, there really isn't very far to go. Baby wants a gold diamond ring, and yes, she wants it more than most any old thing. Well, when I get those jelly roll blues, why I go on and get anything in this world for you. Down to the jewelry store, packing a gun. Said wrap it up, I think I'll take this one. $1,000, please. The jewelry man said. Dupree, he said, I'll pay this one off to you in lead. Well, you know, son, as you just can't figure. Next thing you know, you're going to pull that trigger. And it's no wonder your reason goes bad. Jelly roll will drive you stone mad. Oh, no, that goes. And they drag the kid into jail and like, Judge said, son, you know that's gonna cost you some time. Dupree said, Judge, you know that crossed my mind. Judge said, fact, it's gonna cost you your life. Dupree, he said, Judge, you know that seems to me to be about right. Judge said, son, it's gonna cost you some time. Dupree said, Judge, you know that crossed my mind. Judge said, fact, it's gonna cost you your life to breathe, he said. Judge, you know that seems to me to be about right. Well, you know, son, you just can't figure. Next thing you know, you're going to pull that trigger. And it's no wonder your reason goes bad. Jelly Roll will drive you stone, man. I don't know how it goes. It's kind of complicated. It's on a different album by the Grateful Dead. That's on there. Their Aoxomoxoa album, The Palindrome. Aoxomoxoa. That's a good album. That's got the whole China Cat. Look for a while at the China Cat, a sunflower crowd, rockin' jingle in the midnight sun. A copper bowl a drip with silver, Mona like a one-eyed Cheshire like a diamond eye. I said the words wrong. A leaf of all colors plays a golden string fiddle to a double E waterfall over my back. Some pretty bizarre lyrics in that song. China Cat Sunflower. That album has some weird songs. They're doing that rag. It's a really weird song. How does that song go? Lay away. Memory Valley chasing moonbeams. Everything is raining. Baby's your name. I gave my baby 24 good reasons. Couldn't find any better ones. In the morning at 3. The wind's gonna come. The wind's gonna go. Oh, baby, oh, baby, for me now. Why will you never go? Give me one reason if you gotta go. Everywhere I go, the people all know everyone's doing that rag. It's a weird song. I always forget about that one. I don't quite know how to play that one. It's a difficult song. The Grateful Dead hardly even played that one live. They never did, actually. Maybe once or twice. That's just meaningless trivia. I like their song. Delilah Jones was another of the queens. Let's not hurry up. Gone are the days when the hearts fall down. Take up the yoke and plow the fields around. Gone are the days when the lady said, please, gently Jack Jones, won't you come home with me? And the old man never was the same again. Dad made whiskey and he made it well. Cost $2 and it burned like hell. I could hit just to find still. I'm drinking down the barrel and ready to kill. Brown eyed, red yeah, the barrel was dusty, but the liquor was clean. The sound of the thunder with the rain pouring down, and it looks like the old man is getting home. It looks like the old man is getting home. It looks like the old man is getting home. We can share the wind, we can share the wine. We can share what we've got of yours, 'cause we didn't share all of mine. Keep on rolling, just a mile to go. Keep on rolling, my old buddy, you're moving much too slow. I just jumped and watched me right outside the fence. Took his rings for bucks and change. Ain't that heaven sent? It hurts my ears to listen, and it burns my eyes to see. Cut down a man in cold blood. Might as well be We used to play for children, and now we play for life. And one's for blood, and one's for sport at the point of a knife. Now the tide is shaking, now the time is fall. There ain't no winner in this game. They don't go home with all. Not with all. Live in Texas, the 4th day of July. The sun's so hot, the clouds so low, eagles fill the sky. Catch the Detroit and lighten out of Santa Fe. Catch the Detroit riding out of Santa Fe. Santa Fe. The great northern out of Cheyenne, from sea to shining sea. Catch the Detroit lighting out of Santa Fe. the great northern out of Cheyenne, from sea to shining sea. Yeah. Well, I gotta go to Tulsa. First train we can ride. I got to settle one old score, one small point of pride. There ain't no place that can hide me from keeping from the sun. There ain't no place to give us rest now to keep us Jack Straw from Wichita cut his buddy down and dug him a shallow grave and laid his body down. Half a mile from Tucson by the morning light. There's one man gone and another to go. My old buddy, you're moving much too slow, much too slow, much too slow. Jack Straw from Wichita cut his buddy down and dug for him a shallow grave and laid his body down. Half a mile from Tucson by the morning light. There's one man gone and another to go, and my old buddy moving much too slow, much too slow. We can share the women, we can share the wine, but we can share what we got of yours, 'cause we've shared all of mine. We can share the women, we can share the wine. Silly lyric. Hey, raccoons. Left my home in Norfolk, Virginia, California on my mind. Straddled that Greyhound and rode me past Raleigh on across Carolina. Up in the Rockies on the map and running, never was a minute late. We were 90 miles out of Atlanta by sundown, rolling across Georgia State. Well, I had a little trouble that turned into a struggle halfway across Alabama. And the hound broke down and left us all stranded in downtown Birmingham. Straight away bought me a through train and take it round Mississippi, whipping, flipping, floating. Straight away bought me a through train and take it right across Mississippi plain. I was on that midnight flyer out of Birmingham, smoking into New Orleans. Well, somebody help me get out of Louisiana. Well, I got to get to working on a T-bone steak on the car and flying over to the Golden State. And the pilot told us 13 minutes to be headed to the come down, down, easy betting taxi to the terminal zone. It's good, yo, engine's cool, yo, please let me make it to the telephone. Long things, let me know what you got, what fucking on. Tell folks back home, there's a promised land coming in the poor boys on the line. Straight away, bought me a blue train ticket riding across the Mississippi Queen. I was off in the midnight flyer to Birmingham, smoking into New Orleans. But help me out of Louisiana, well, I got to get to Houston town. But the people get the thing about me, and they won't let the poor boy down. Sure, she bought me silk suit, put luggage in my hand. And I woke up high over Albuquerque on a jet to the promised land. I'm working on a T-bone steak on a car, flying over to the Golden State. Little Mr. Thursday, and then it's headed to the gate. Well, come down, honey, sweet cherry cookie, take me down, baby, to the terminal zone. Lyrics. Well, swing down, sweet cherry, come down, easy, Mr. Taxi to the terminal zone. That's what it is. Swing down, sweet cherry, come down, easy, Mr. Taxi to the terminal zone. Cut your engines, cool your wings, and let me make it to the telephone. silk suit and put luggage in my hand. I woke up high over Albuquerque on a jet into the promised land. Working on a T-bone and the poor is on the line. Tell the folks back home this is the promised land, the calling and the poor boy is on the line. Chuck Berry like invented that whole style of blues. The whole like, you know. Well, down Louisiana, close to New Orleans, way up in the hills among the evergreens, where the old cows made of earthy wood. They let the country boy named Johnny be good. He never learned to ride so well. He never learned to read and write so well. But he could play a guitar just like a ringing a bell. Go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, be good. Carry his guitar in a gunny sack. Sit up in the hills across the railroad track. Engineers see him sitting in the shade, strumming to the rhythm, let the driver bring it in. People stop by and say, "Well, doesn't matter, country boy can play." Well, go, Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, be good. Faster than. Well, Papa said Sunday you will be a man, but you will be the leader of a big old band. The many people come from miles around just to hear you play music when the sun goes down. Maybe someday your name will be in line singing Johnny be good tonight. Go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, be good. Railroad track, but the engineer see him sitting in the shade. Some people stop by would say, "Oh my, the country boy can play." Go, go, Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, be good. Can't do it. Way up in Indiana, close to New Orleans, way up in the hills among the evergreens, where there was an old cabin made of earth and wood. There lived a country boy named Johnny B. Good. He never learned to read or write so well, but he could play a guitar just like a ringing a bell. Go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, be good. Used to carry his guitar in a gunny sack. Used to carry his guitar in a gunny sack. Sit up in the hills above the railroad track, where the engineer see him sitting in the shade, strumming to the rhythm that the driver made. People stopping by would say, "Was it fine like country boys didn't play?" Oh, go, go, Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, be good. Johnny Joe Blue. Zombie Gomba Boo. Is this show still on? Looks like it is. Play some Jamiroquai. Oh yeah, that's easier said than done. There'd be some funky ass noise right there. Want to see some raccoons? My raccoons are listening to my show. What's up, raccoonies? Was that good? You want some food? You want some food, guys? Here you go. You want some? Oh, cute. Oh, fuck. Don't be scared, raccoonies. What?
I guess it was not supposed to land like that. Look at the plane. Oh, right over the cars.
Holy
Look at
fuck.
the picture somebody took of it.
What?
It flew right over it. Oh,
Someone got a
geez.
picture of that?
Yeah, well, they just stopped the video and took a picture.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Wow, that's wild. That's not something you see every day. Don't be scared, raccoons. Eat your food before it gets all saggy. Go, raccoonies, go, go. Raccoonies be good. Where'd you go, raccoonies? They used to eat the crunchies in the kitty bowl. They crunchy, crunchy, crunch, and they crunch on them. Or they just crunch up all the food till the food is gone. Then they come playing this hungry song. Like, give us some crunchies. Give us some bread, too. Yeah, crunchies are first and bread. Oh, crunchies and bread. Oh, so cute. Raccoonies are good. Raccoonies are good people.